I'm mad as an elf, and I'm not going to take it anymore. Hey, it's Brainmuffin back with a beer review, and here we have from Trogs, their seasonal independent brewing, Trogs Independent Brewing, the Mad Elf, ale brewed with honey and cherries once a year. Now, it has been, I don't know how many years since I've had Mad Elf, and I had it at a Trogs tasting years ago, and then when we finally got some, we didn't like it as much, but what we found out about this stuff is it really ages pretty well. 11% alcohol, 15 IBUs. It's a strong Belgian dark ale. Nice flavors. It is a very popular beer. Quite often, it hardly makes it out of the brewery because they love it. The people there love it, and they buy a lot of it. Feels like it's artificially carbonated. That's kind of, but it's got that sweet smell of a strong Belgian ale. So it's like a nice dark golden color, kind of almost like a bronzy color, hints of red. Oh, it's a little boozy on the nose, but you definitely get hints of raisins, persimmons, and some other kind of semi-dark fruits. So you got the honey sweetness, kind of coats your tongue. Definitely have cherries, and after you've had it, it's almost like the cherries really linger. It's almost like this cherry syrup is all around your tongue, even though it isn't. It's all just with the aromas that stick around. The Belgian yeasts are providing those other dark fruit flavors of raisins, persimmons, things like that. Sometimes apricots, because this is a semi-dark. Some of those you'll get with even darker beers. Oh, and man, is it strong. I mean, you can smell the alcohol. It is a little boozy. Again, this is why you get this and you let it age about 6 months or so. The cherries are going to tone down, and that booziness will tone down. The honey will still be there. I don't know how well this thing ages over time, say if you had 5 or 6 years, because some of these spices are fairly fragile, and they're going to just dissipate and disappear altogether. So they use Says and Hallertau hops. It's a ruby red color. Yes, a spicy Belgian yeast. That's good. 11%, 15 IBUs. Freshest by 09/19/19. So September 19th of next year, or 2019, depending on when this thing gets up there, so it will age some, but it won't age for years. So I don't know when this was bottled, but I'm guessing it's probably been close to about September 19th. So what I would say is it sounds like they most likely put the date on it. Looks like 07/26. I don't know if that's the time. There's a colon there, but it's kind of hard to see. It looks like there's a spot, like something dripped on it. But the Mad Elf, they've changed the label a few times. But this is definitely a Christmassy beer, so what I would do is get some now and just kind of put it in a dark place, but not where it's cool. I mean, cool, but not like in a refrigerator. And that'll age between now and, say, Christmas, New Year's time frame, and it will be even better. Let it age up. Probably by March, April, it's going to be even more fantastic. And what's Toby doing? Oh, Toby, I guess we'll get a treat in a second. So, to me, this is a solid 9. What did I give this? Or 5 rather. So I've only checked into it once, but this is a seasonal, and this is a beer that I need to start getting it every year. And basically, what I really need to do is get 2 or 3 of them when it first comes out and kind of let it cellar, and then review this a little bit later. But this is probably going to run you, depending on where you live, what state, where you can get this. I mean, 11% alcohol. Yes, it's only a 12-ounce bottle, but it is 11%. So don't be surprised if it's $5, $6, $7, maybe even $8 or $9 for these. I don't know if Jungle Jim sells them in 4-packs, and they used to only come in 22-ounce bombers, and you'd have one of those, and that was pretty much it for the evening. But that's good. I really like this beer. It is a little bit different than some of the winter warmers. It's a little bit crazy, and it's kind of mad, but it's good. It's got a nice nice honey and cherry aroma. Like I said, you're also going to pick up the raisins and maybe apricots and persimmons. Depends on your palate and your nose. Oh, there's so many fruity flavors from that yeast. It's awesome. So have you had Mad Elf any other year? Do you got a year that you like over others? Hey, let's have that discussion. Thanks so much for sharing these videos everywhere you go. Put us on all your social medias. We really need some thumbs up on this channel. We're getting more views and stuff. YouTube does not like the beer content, so if you want to see even more of this on this channel, the more you share, the more this will get raised up to the top. They're really trying to bury us, and that is not. It's amazing. I've started doing more non-beer content, and my views have gone up, and that's the only thing I've changed. So we'll see. All right, thank you so much, and we'll see you. Goodbye. Hey, this may not. Why do they do that for the cans? It's been a while, Strong Ale.